Hello everyone, my name is Xandierious and welcome back to another Magic Arena video. In today's video, I'm going to be playing Jank-Mizzet. It is a Niv-Mizzet Reborn deck that is extremely janky and borrows some elements from traditional Niv-Mizzet Reborn decks. So, we have 2 Search for Iskanta for some top deck filtering, 3 Paradise Druid for mana fixing, a Davin's Veto, 3 Discovery Dispersal, 2 Thought Erasure, 2 Assassin's Trophy, 1 Zerta Goblin, 4 Neoform. So in a way, this is another Neoform deck. 1 Deputy of Detention. I really wanted to run 2, but I felt like Deputy can kind of underperform sometimes. So we got 4 Teferi Time Raveler. I did it again. I always say Reveler. 2 Mortify, 2 Oath of Kaya, 2 Deafening Clarion, 1 Knight of Autumn, 1 Chromatic Lantern, 1 Seraph the Scales, 2 Hostage Taker, and the 2 Niv-Mizzet Reborn. This mess is the mana base that I'm running. It's focusing on Esper. Actually, should have a forest. I should have a single forest in here. What don't I really need? I really need... Let's see, maybe 1 less blue and get a forest in here instead. So go to lands, grab a forest, make sure everything's still good. Yes. So this is the mana base I'm running. Don't have a sideboard because nothing uses the sideboard. So we're just going to take this into some quick play and see how it does. It's done really well when I've played it. But each time I was able to neoform from something like a Seraph of the Scales or a Hostage Taker to a 7/7 Niv-Mizzet and just getting me tremendous value. So we'll see how the deck plays here. I could get stomped on. Game's kind of laggy there as it finds our opponent, Spectre 7. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jace. We have good colors here. Paradise Druid, we have Clarion, we have a Deputy, we have Neoform. I'm tempted to keep it. The curve seems nice. I'm not in love with all the cards that are in it. So let's see. Rootbound Crag looks like it's going to have to come in first, because that's going to have to go out tapped. Because Watery Grave will not let it come out untapped. And then if I have to, I can shock out the Watery Grave to get the Paradise Druid. Looks like I don't have to shock myself after all. That's nice. Now, as long as they can't magically remove my Paradise Druid by making me sacrifice it. Yikes. Alright. I need to do something about the priest. I won't do anything about the priest quite yet. I'm gonna set up everything nice and beautifully here. So I got the lantern out, which is more ramp. Blade Crafter's gonna make me sack the Paradise Druid. It sacks itself. They keep their priest on the battlefield. I suppose I could deputy it. And then what? I could neoform. It doesn't seem very good, though. It's kind of a weak play. I have a Seraph of the Scales, but I don't think that's going to be what I want yet. Let's make them take back this Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Let's basically turn Deputy into a 3-drop discard spell. Okay. They got out Sorin instead. What can I do against a Sorin? Oh. You're gonna minus to bring back the Plague Crafter. Alright. Kind of odd. So I can trophy this Sorin. Should probably do that now if that's what I'm going to do. Sorin's going to be tremendous value for them. And I don't think I want to Deafening Clarion on this priest yet. I want them to get out some creatures first. Okay. Sacrifice 2 creatures. And I sacrifice. I don't have a creature to sacrifice, so I just lose 2 life and they get 2 black mana. So I don't see them having an incentive to use the priest right now. Alright, I'm definitely going to board wipe them, which is going to work out kind of in their favor. They'll be able to draw 3 cards and gain 3 life. And in response, they can activate the priest and sacrifice them and also do some damage to me. I'm going to lead with a Thought Erasure, though. Seems good to me. Okay. I really don't like any of this. Doubling battlefield triggers seems really bad, but so does the Revenge Revival. They can get that back. But if I take that, then they have a Teysa. But what do they do with the Teysa? I don't know. We'll take that and we'll ditch the Clarion. I don't need the other one right now. Choose both, of course. I don't mean to be roping the opponent. So here, what they're going to do is they're going to use the Priest of Forgotten Gods to sacrifice. And then they get an extra 2 damage. So they'll be able to do 5 with this move. It's pretty good for them. They're thinking about it. Although if they do it that way, they're actually going to drain me for 1 less. So the priest, can she sacrifice herself to other creatures? Okay. They get less card draw this way. It's not the worst play. Alright, that's it. Now I'm stuck with 2 Neoforms awkwardly in my hand. I don't think I've drawn a land. No, I haven't drawn a land since the island as one of the first draws of the game. So I'm due for another land, and it's going to be very awkward because I need to be on the board more. But if I'm on the board more, then they board wipe me. I need to get a Niv out, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And I need that Niv to hit. Well, they're rebuilding nice. Oh, they've rebuilt real nice. Yeah, this game is a dud. Let's move to the next one. 3 Neoforms is not going to get what I need done. So we'll play another game. Jank-Mizzet doesn't always hit. What you could always do is put in a 6-drop creature after Niv-Mizzet, so that way you can Neoform Niv-Mizzet into like a Ravager Worm or something else that's a 6-drop. This seems pretty good. Yeah. Turn 1 Blood Crypt, turn 2 Paradise Druid. So we'll do that. We got some Neoforms, which I'm not sure what I think about that, but... So next turn I can get out a Search for Azcanta if that's what I want. I can Deputy something. Woodland Cemetery. Not bad. What 3-drops? I don't think there's any 3-drops that I really want. Hopefully they don't kill my Paradise Druid, because I do... I need the Paradise Druid for blue mana right now. Blue and white are the colors I'm missing. Alright. A land doesn't seem bad. But it's not also the best draw I could have. I'm going to take it for now. What could I get? I don't think there's much that I want for 3 drops right now. I can't Deputy because I'm still missing a blue or a white mana. Paradise Druid can't do both, so... Let's see what happens. Growth Chamber Guardian's pretty garbage. Deputy cleans those up amazingly, though. I will take an Oath of Kaya, though. Sure. I'll take that straight to the bank. That deals with this. No adapting. I mean, I know I said Deputy deals with it beautifully, but I still don't want them to be swinging in with 2 and 3 4/4s while I'm waiting. That's going to be pretty terrible. I'm pretty sure it pointed at itself there for a minute, which is odd. At this point, do I want the land? It mana fixes me. I still can't Deputy, though. What kind of solutions do I have, though? Oh. Well, I got a solution, but now I need the white mana. And either way, I have to throw away this turn. I should have taken the land. It was a garbage move throwing it in the bin, especially since it was one of the ones that I need the color for. Alright. So we're out here. We're eating beans. We're getting Liliana'd. Oh no.
Rise and shine.
Teferi. I'm missing 2 colors for you. Alright, I'll draw some cards. Maybe not everything is lost. It's not looking good. Oh jeez, alright. I'll take another. I really need a white land. There's an Assassin's Trophy. Okay, I'm still in it. I'm barely in it, and I'm gonna start taking a lot of okay. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah. I died of Ronus, though, don't I? Alright, we'll do this. Oh, no, look at all the triggers. I wiped them, but at what cost? I'm gonna let the opponent finish this game. Dang, they're gonna get up to 9. I literally need to, like, rip another Assassin's Trophy off the top to even have the slightest hope of winning. Alright, opponent's still playing. I'm surprised they didn't just swing with Ronus to see if I even had anything. Did I say that this deck did well? This deck is playing like garbage.
Oh, quiet.
Alright. You get Assassin's Trophied. Out of spite. And then I'm gonna concede. Well, apparently I got all my good games done with this deck. You can see what it's trying to do, but then, like, I'm falling flat on the draws because my deck's not very consistent. It plays sort of like a singleton. I'm only running 2 copies of Niv. Normally it wants to run 3 or 4, especially if it's Niv based. Well, I have Teferi number 3. Is that good enough to keep? Teferi 3 times 2 with a Mortify, and if I get green, I can Knight of Autumn. I mean, I'll give it a shot as soon as it lets me decide if I can keep or not. Opponent's totally going to think I'm Esper. That might get them to concede right there on its own. I'll play Baby Tef and they'll be like, nah, I'm out. I'll top deck a Thought Erasure for turn 2. Thought Erase them right on turn 2. Nah, I'm out. Get out of here. Alright, Hostage Taker. Taking the hostages. I'm getting stuff at least. Ooh, Feather Deck. Feather Deck is not going to be easy to beat. So I'm going to put out the Search for Azcanta. I got turn 2 Search. Do you want to concede? Not yet. Is that Feather? Does Feather need... I think Feather needs double red, not double white. Wow. This is going to hurt. Alright. What do we get? We get a Neoform. I'm going to graveyard that, and that might be a dead giveaway of something with my deck here. Now, do I want to baby Tef this... Well, if I destroy it, they might have something to make it indestructible. So I'm going to baby Tef this little sucker. Any day now. Come on, you saw Neoform. You know I'm not Esper. You know I'm not Esper at this point. Cool. Alright, we got some green. I can look at taking any creature they play. And I don't think they're Jeskai, so I don't have to worry about dive downs. But I do have to worry about a lightning strike. Sunpetal Grove. I'm good on my green, I'm good on my white. I have 5 mana, so I'll graveyard this one. I need a red mana. Oh, I can Thought Erase them. But I think I'm going to stay on plan with taking him with Hostage Taker. Alright. Next turn, maybe I can Thought Erasure and play the Dreadhorde Anarchist. That might be a good combination. Nope. Alright. Opponent says no. They have the Lightning Strike. So, I don't want a Temple Garden. Sulphur Falls is good, though. Play that out. Play out the Thought Erasure. Let's see if we can... Ooh, Aurelia. And a Paradise Druid. I don't think I need you at this point. Now I know that I can get away with mortifying this. And then I'll be bouncing the Aurelia. With Teferi. Oof, alright. Opponent conceded against a 5-color deck. Really? I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. They were running out of steam, yes. They had a land and an Aurelia, and they played their Anarchist. But I don't understand why they conceded. I mean, I thought erased an whatchamacallit, an Aurelia, but you can only have one out. I'm very confused. So we'll be able to go from... Alright, we're keeping this. This is good. I'll be able to go turn 2, Paradise Druid. Turn 3, I can not Thought Erasure. I can Hostage Take. Which it looks like Hostage Taking might be a really good idea. So we'll enter in the Hallowed Fountain tap. And then I can get out the Sunpetal Grove untapped. Checking it with the plain side of Hallowed Fountain. Paradise Druid. Hostage Take. If there's not a good Hostage Take target, like if they just... I don't know, if it's just like weak little 1-drops, then maybe I'll Lantern instead, or Oath. Lantern seems better though, because then that way I have a higher chance of Hostage Taking and casting in the same turn. Alright, we have Abzan here. Ooh. I can Thought Erase them. Do I want the ramp or do I want the info? Let's go for the info. This might just make them auto-concede as it is. March of the Multitudes can go away. And opponent doesn't even bother to stick around. Oh no. Oh no. Don't let a 2-drop spell cause you to concede. It's just ridiculous. I get it. Yes, I get it. Thought Erasure is a very oppressive card. It is so good. It comes out on turn 2 a suspiciously high amount of the time. But it is not worth all the concessions that I see. I'm not going to keep this. That's hot garbage. This is much better. Especially if I can get a green for a Paradise Druid. And Temple Garden. Search for Skanta. I will keep that. We will play like we're Esper. Sure. Alright, let's get out that Hollowed Fountain. And then I think... Ooh, Storm Tamer. What is this, mono blue? Well, let's get out the Search for Skanta. This will be working for us turn after turn. No Curious Obsession. I'll keep it in the library, sure, but I won't be able to have it come out untapped. So I'm going to Discovery Dispersal right now while they still think I'm Esper and they're scared of me. They burn the Negate. Alright, now we're revealing we're 4 colors. They could be thinking that we are, what is it? Command the Dreadhorde. Teferi Bounce is looking pretty good, but they probably have Dive Down. Temple Garden is nice. Sure. Ooh, why can't I Teferi Bounce? Oh, I need the white out. Well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to just go for Hostage Taker. I'm going to be more mana efficient. Does it work? I would be amazed if they can't do something about this. They could counter the ability. Wow! No dive down. Alright. Countering the ability was the right thing to do. At this point, I have my colors. So... I'm going to go to attacks. If they have a Merfolk Trickster... Okay. Do I see a Spell Pierce? What in... What? Counter target creature or planeswalker if it's countered this way. Exile it and scry 1. Oh, this is mono blue Janko. Not mono blue Tempo. Alright. Why? What is this? I'm so confused. Do I want this? Sure. I'll take the Storm Tamer unless you sack it. If you sack it, it's actually better because then you can't bounce the Deputy and get your Storm Tamer back. Alright, they a little suspicious, but they let me take it. I mean, it's probably best that way. If they can bounce the Deputy, it can be huge value for them, especially getting a Storm Tamer back. The Storm Tamer has the sacrifice ability here. We're going to graveyard this. I can play double Paradise Druid. Ooh. I should thought erase them first. Water Knot. This is the jankiest mono blue I've seen in a long, long time. I am on the downswing, so I'm going to hold back the blockers. Alright. Well, Teferi can bounce the Water Knot. I'll be in the library. And I'll play the Teferi.
Right on schedule.
We'll bounce the Water Knot.
Don't worry, I got
Just to make them replay it. Land. Paradise Druid. And nothing. Now the opponent cannot play at instant speed anymore. So they're going to want to get rid of this Teferi. If they attack with the Tempest, I'm going to double block. Alright. Does that mean they get... Oh! Storm Tamer stays under even though it loses its abilities. Very odd. What a weird... That is so weird looking. Alright. So, I said I would double block. I'm going to double block like this. Because I don't want them to be able to play instant speed anymore. And they just lost their big creature. I say big, it's a 2/3, and I'm playing Niv-Mizzet Reborn. They water not the hostage taker. And we get another land. I'm going to bin that. I don't need it. We're going to transform. And Assassin's Trophy. That is very good.
That's more like it.
1, 2, 3. I'm just going to pass the turn to them. Alright, we have a deckhand. I am going to look. And I will take the Discovery Dispersal. Got a breeding pool. Plus this.
Trust me, I have a plan.
I really don't want to Assassin's Trophy a deckhand. I could Discovery Dispersal it and make them discard it, but that seems equally as bad. Oh, these are terrible options. 1, 2, 3. Look at the cards. Thought Erasure. Alright, that's terrible. Alright. Fine. You get it. You get the land. And they know my hand. I'll hit them for 1. Thanos Frog doing its work. Pass to draw. I was gonna thought erase them on their upkeep after drawing. Oh man, I really wish I had been able to. So we're gonna go blue. Whatever. Not that land. We'll do this one instead. And then we'll look at the top 4 cards. Oathakaya. Bam. Perfect. And then we'll play that. Kill this thing, gain some life. We'll plus the Teferi.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
And then what's nice is I will be able to bounce... Yeah. I would have bounced probably my hostage taker and then thought erased the enchantment out of their hand. So I had full control there. It was just a matter of time before I got the Niv-Mizzet down on the board. Or just got enough damage chipped down and whatnot. That was the weirdest mono blue deck. Seems like a new player trying to build mono blue. Maybe experiment with mono blue too. Trying to innovate on the format there. I'll keep it. Has a low enough curve. Let's see what... We'll try this. In case there's something else I really want to play. Alright. So we're getting out the Paradise Druid. Into what? Paradise Druid into what? Zerta, maybe? Search for Escanta. Negate? Really? Oh, shoot. Yeah. Grixis. I didn't expect them to kill the Druid, but that was just... they may not realize it, but that was an amazing... Oh, yeah. Night of Autumn gone. And now they know that we got doo-doo butts in our hands. We don't have red. Green-white does what for us? I can open up a Mortify. That's about it. Yeah, anticipate. What do we have going on here? We have some sort of very odd Grixis deck. Yeah, divination. Very janky Grix. A library, thank you. Our hand's starting to open up a bit more, but it is very awkward. What I do like about it is that I have veto if they try to do something to my hand that I do not like. Well, do I want that or do I want it in the graveyard? I guess I'll keep it because that'll kill whatever token they inevitably end up spitting out. Okay. Drawing some more cards. Blinking my search for his Kanta. It sucks, but sure. I'll deal with that. I'm not blasting my veto on that dumb crap. Sulfur Falls. I can Zerta this turn. But then I lose the Dovin's veto, and if they go for my hand, that's gonna hurt a lot. They probably have a removal or counterspell or both. It's hard to tell when they're playing jank versions of decks that are good. Because then they're making decisions of their own that are very odd usually. Alright, so we're going to play the Zerta Goblin, see what they do. We'll get the +1 counter so it's a little more meaty. And then I'm going to go for the Discovery Dispersal. Like this. And hope that I can draw into a land source. They're going to kill Zerta. If I make them Lightning Strike it rather than anything else. I can't... Can I justify getting rid of Tef? Sure, I'll take it. Because I can't guarantee a land. Oh my sweet Jesus. I wish I left up the veto.
The immortal Nicobolas.
Yeah, Nicobolas. What's up? Ooh, maybe a bad idea. Oh well.
I outsmarted you eons ago.
Yeah, you outsmarted me. Do I want another land? Probably not. Thought erase him. Thought erase him. You got negate? Okay, what you got? Oof. Mega oof. 3 mana. Gosh, this is just terrible. I guess I'll take the Elder Spell because I'm going to play Baby Taff. Yeah.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Oh, of course. I totally forgot. The Nicobolas gets all his abilities. So he can start bouncing stuff and drawing cards. Not that I don't think that's what they do with that Nicobolas. I think this game is lost. They have too many answers. Let's slip in another game. I have not played Niv-Mizzet Reborn. Where is Niv-Mizzet? This is so frustrating. I swear I suffer from the... I mean, I'm sure a lot of content creators suffer from this problem. But I play so many games play testing a deck. I refine it. I go and do a couple iterations. And then finally I get the end product. And I test that. And test it and test it. And this has been playing really well. And I hit the record button. Boop. And it plays like garbage. We got Frozen Blood as our opponent. Hey, we got the Niv in our hand. I'll keep this. We got Search. We got ways to cast Search. We got some different colored land. We need white. We need the white mana. Alright. Lots of life gain. We have ways to cast Neoform. Alright, if I could get a plains off the top. Interesting. It's not a plains. I don't think I want it. Paradise Druid isn't the worst thing to happen to me. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if I get a red or white land, I can play Niv. Oof. Alright. That's what you're gonna do, huh? That seems fine. Now, I could Oath of Kaya now. But then that'll open up the Paradise Druid. Do I want to do that? Do I want to go for the Aven Eternal or the Death Baron? What's buffing you? You are. Alright. What can I Neoform Paradise Druid in? I don't think that's what I want to do. We'll just get rid of the Death Baron. They'll go get a land, probably a swamp. And they can take their turn. Paradise Druid is going to remain hexproof. I'll be able to Oath of Kaya whatever else they play. Alright, Deputy's going to eat up that token. Oath of Kaya is going to snipe off the flyer. I'm in trouble, though. I'm not going to lie. Watery Grave. Well, more land isn't the worst thing, so I'll take it. Enters tapped. Do this. Yeah. Target that and hope that we don't lose the we lost the Paradise Druid. Oh! No, they returned the creature to their hand. Absolute garbage. So now does the Deputy want to eat up the Aven Eternals? I take less damage if I do that until they start amassing more. Opponent's also gaining life out the ears. And I'm at 6. Alright. Is it Niv? Yes. Yes! We did it. We got Niv. Goofy animation. So it's asking me to choose between Neoform and Neoform. That's a lot of land. That... You hate to see it. Alright. We got some stuff, though. We got an Assassin's Trophy. We got a Mortify. We got a Deputy of Detention, which acts as a kill spell against the token. We have 6 mana at the moment, but we could go down to 5. Good game. Oh, they're going to kill Niv. Well, that sucks. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for the video. Once again, I forgot in the beginning of the video to ask you all if you would like to see any decks made for a video in the future, or if you would like to see any of these decks played or replayed in a future video. Comment it down below. More than happy to do that for you all. Thank you all so much for watching. This was my Jank-Mizzet, Niv-Mizzet. If you happen to get Niv-Mizzets, just throw together a pile of cards, and usually it plays better than what you saw in the video. But we got what we got, and I will see you on the flip side for another video. Bye!